Hello everyone and welcome to another F125 driver career mode heading to Miami Grand Prix. Last time out, we got lucky as well as we win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and the last few laps we pitted for soft. At first I thought it was gonna go for Haas, but then I'm like, you know what, let's go for soft. And then Verstappen having engine problem before Leclerc just rammed into Verstappen and he DNM and Leclerc got 10-second time penalty. Um, and we overtake Piastri after the safety car and we're just getting ahead of him. So we're closing the gap right now as we're heading to Miami Grand Prix. Of course, for R&Ds we cannot upgrade much because we're already on max. And Williams catching up with Red Bull right now, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, nothing much to say because you know I don't want to say anything much because I don't have anything to say. So let's head over for the qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
So we didn't get out in time, unfortunately for Inter's trial. So we stuck on P17, I think. Yeah, that's a horrible. But we on dry setup because sprint's gonna be dry, not for qualifying and race because we're gonna go for wet setup because it's gonna be wet for the race. But we're gonna go dry setup because of the sprint. So Oscar get pole position. Hulkenberg almost get pole position, just 5 millisecond behind. Then Senna in third. Of course, Senna is the god of in wet condition as well. Alongside Verstappen, Tsunoda, Leclerc, Norris, Albon, Bortoleto. I think Sauber managed to go out with Inters while the others stuck in a traffic and cannot improve. So that's sad, including us as well. Just like what? If we have 10 more seconds, I guess we can try again. Then Gasly, Russell, Schumacher, Colapinto, Villeneuve, Sainz, Antonelli, and us, Lawson, Doohan, and Isaac Hadjar answer the grade. So let's what we see what we can do for the sprint later.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
So, welcome to the sprint. So we can use mediums on this. So we're gonna reduce a little bit of fuel. Uh, Probably like that. I think. Yeah, I think that would be enough, I guess. So yeah, let's start the sprint and let's see what we can do from 17. Alright, everyone, fire relies here for the Miami sprint lights out and away we go. Go. A little bit corner cut, but it's a log, so that's nice. Bit touchy there from with Norris. We did it. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good, head down.
be back out from that. I don't want any cause any chaos. The clients, they're just fighting each other right now. Just stay with the line there. We did it. Us, the
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
a little bit touch on the wall there, but we're good. Leclerc just went ham. Sorry guys.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I'm gonna have DRS here, but I'm just gonna waste all of my batteries here. See if I can catch Senna. I don't think I can though. So close, so close. So close, but I take B3 though. I take B3 though. That's the best you can do though here for sprint. Like, so close, but hey, P3, I think it's good result for us. That's the best you can do though here for sprint. Like, so close, but hey, P3, I think it's good result for us.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Oscar wins the sprint. He still keep his position P1, P1. Then behind is Ayrton Senna, which is incredible. He overtakes Hulkenberg, and he's in second, and we are in third after starting from 17. Of course, with some chaos, we do plan C.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Alright, everyone, welcome to the short qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix. It seems gonna be raining the whole qualifying and the whole race. So I already on the wet setup already. So yeah, let's head over for our first run and let's see how we do it. Crossing the line, P10, not too shabby I guess, but we're gonna drop down very hard. We are P11 now, probably P12 I would assume. So let's see what the weather said. Weather report.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, so it will be inters, full inters till the end. So we're still gonna push with inters. So yeah, let's go back to the garage and let's see what we can do. Crossing the line, P3, just behind Oscar Piastri. I think that's good enough, I guess. You know what I mean? But we're getting overtaken by other peoples as well. But I think that's a good thing from us. But I think that's a good thing from us. So yeah. Sini Benjamin dah keluar dah like. Okay.
The sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. Well, it's certainly not sunny here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 19 corners and 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. But these conditions should prove especially difficult for all of our drivers today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Senna, Piastri, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Albon, Russell, Villeneuve and Gabriel Bortoleto, Murphy, Gasly, Nico Hulkenberg and Antonelli, Michael Schumacher, Doohan, Yuki Tsunoda and Franco Colapinto, Lawson and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Welcome to the race for the Miami Grand Prix. It's gonna be raining till the end. I guess we go for no stop at all, and let's reduce some of the fuel a bit. I think that would be good, and let's start the race. Alright, one fire last year for this rainy Miami Grand Prix. Lights out, and away we go.
Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed.
Oh.
Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it
Okay,
positive.
we
as you
are
pass
ahead
the
of
pack.
Verstappen, so that's
Okay, I've got
nice.
some information on Hadja. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Okay, we are ahead of Verstappen at least.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Green flag. Okay, clear. Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Some information on Doohan. They're retiring from the race. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed
Oh.
and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
It's a VSC.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Go, 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 go. Driver behind.
Norris is behind you. Time last lap, 1 minute 37.4. They're on a fresh set of inters. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Okay, mate, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.5 seconds. Green flag.
George Russell is out. I don't think there would be VSC or safety car.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.0 seconds. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Alright, we're crossing the line. Side by side, Verstappen. Oh, almost finished fuel as well, which is amazing.
That's 3 wins in a row, mate. Unbelievable work.
Now then, a phenomenal Miami Grand Prix, and what a great show of skill from our race winners today.
And 3 wins in a row now, of course, Croft. You've thrown the gauntlet down. The drivers are out there now. They realise that they are the target. They're the ones to beat. They've got the energy, they've got the momentum on their side.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
The Miami Grand Prix in a very tricky condition and also a lot of switcheroo as well with Norris and Verstappen. But we finished ahead. We won by 2 seconds like that. So we won the Miami Grand Prix in a wet condition, a very tricky condition, ahead of Verstappen and also Norris also on the podium, also side by side with them, switcheroo, and then there's a safety car, the virtual safety car, and you know this crazy thing, just 2 seconds, just 4.5 seconds, just 1 second actually, divided 4 of us. So that's pretty crazy. Verstappen with the fastest lap, and then Piastri in fourth, and Albon, Leclerc, Sainz, Senna, Bortoleto, and Villeneuve rounds up the points. Then Tsunoda, Gasly, Schumacher, Antonelli, Hülkenberg, Colapinto, Lawson rounds up the finishes for the Miami Grand Prix, while Russell, Doohan, and Isaac Hadjar did not finish the race. Let's see what's the standing wise. We closing the gap to Oscar Piastri by 4 points. Piastri is 126. We are 122. Very close to getting ahead for the Miami Grand Prix. So yeah, gonna be pretty excited. For constructors, of course, we're ahead of all other constructors. Ferrari in second, then Red Bull, Aston, Williams, Haas, and Mercedes, alongside Alpine and Sauber. So that is all the time we have here for the Miami Grand Prix. Pretty chaotic race, I would say, and also quite good sprint for us as well. Next up will be the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, the Imola. I'm not gonna say confidently that I can win because that's quite tricky circuit for me to drive there as well. But we'll see what we can do there to see if we can gain ahead for the championship lead. For the drivers championship ahead of PS3. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.